And I think of you. I want to be your lady, baby, in the game.
I ain't never told a lie, I won't ever tell a lie. I hate when they ask me why.
Hey guys, it's Rihanna, and it's really hot. The AC's on, but it hasn't pumped to full effect, so I'm probably gonna be sweating. If you can see the title of this video, I got surgery like 5 days ago on Thursday, and I'm just gonna talk about my experience and what led up to getting the surgery. And yeah, I just wanted to kind of fill you guys in on what's been going on with my life. I haven't made a video in 4 months. I have blonde hair now. Ish is cray. So rewind to like maybe last summer. I found a lump in my left. Oh my god. I found a lump in my left breast by doing, like the little breast exam thing, because I have a thing in the shower that kind of reminds you to do it, to like check for breast cancer and just check for lumps. And I just did it one day and I was like, wait a minute. So I told my mom, and she was like, are you on your period? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, okay, it might go away after your period because your breasts are kind of like swollen-ish when you're on your period, stuff like that. And I was like, true that. I actually kind of forgot about it, and I checked again and it was still there. So like a few months later, like around August, I got it checked out. I got like an ultrasound and they like found it, and they were like, it looks like a fibro blah 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 blah, which is, I don't even know the technical term, which is bad, but it is a benign lump that shows up in women my age, like around the teens and the 20s and stuff like that. And it's benign, which means not cancerous, and it's fine. So we were like, okay, whatever. Or no, they were like, you can get a biopsy. And I was like, okay, yeah, totally forgot. Like months later, like in I think October of last year, October 2015, or like November, I got the biopsy, and they stuck the little needle thing in it. They numbed it really good. They stuck the little needle thing in it. They took a sample, got tested. They said it's definitely benign. It's not a thing. But they were like, we highly suggest getting it removed because then you won't be worried about it, and that way it'll be out the way. And they're like, cancer can't form from it, like just because you have a lump in there, but people get them removed all the time. We think you should get it removed. I'm like, okay, about that. And my mom's like, you know what, you should just do it. You should just get it taken out. I'm like, okay, mom knows best, I guess. I have to call the lady to plan my surgery, so I like delay calling her because I really don't want to get surgery. Before I called her, I saw the doctor again, and he like checked it out, and he was like, yeah, this is a blah blah blah, I've done this procedure plenty of times, you're gonna be great, so just call the lady and we'll get it set up. And I'm like, okay. So yeah, I called her, got it set up. The days are getting closer. I'm getting more freaked out. I'm searching things about anesthesia because that was the thing I was mainly worried about. Being put under, being put to sleep just freaks me out. This is why I've never wanted to get my wisdom teeth taken out, because anesthesia just creeps me out. So night before the surgery comes, I'm like freaking out. I had to be there at 6 a.m. to sign in. So I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning on June 23rd, take a shower, get dressed, go to the hospital, sign in. We're like in a waiting room thing. I get my little wristband. They take me back. They change me into the gown. They give me the little hospital socks. They give me a little cover for my hair. And I'm like, I had to leave my parents. That was the scariest part. I was like, oh my god, this is really happening. So then they take me back to like a little waiting area where I'm laying in the bed before they take you back to the surgery room. And I'm laying in there. They let my mom come back. I'm sitting there with my mom. And I'm like, I'm nervous, mommy. She's like, I know, you're gonna be fine. Talked to the anesthesiologist. She was really nice. And then I talked to the doctor. He came in. He was like, he like marked it with a little marker. He was like, all right, see you back there. And I'm like, I won't, because I'll be knocked the bleep out. So then this black lady comes in, and she's like, how are you? She's like, you nervous? nervous? And I'm like, yeah. She was like, I think mom is a little more nervous. And then my mom was like, I'm only nervous because she's nervous. You know, she's nervous about the anesthesia. She has anxiety. She's kind of anxious. And the lady's like, well, I've got just the thing for that. And she like pulls it out of her little nurse pocket. And she like puts it into my IV. And I'm like sitting there. And then I get relaxed. And I'm like chilling. And then I vaguely remember saying bye to my mom. I remember them wheeling me out the room. I remember being wheeled into the operation room. It was bright AF in there. I like looked up at the lights. I remember them saying like to slide onto the operating table, but I was like half asleep, so they kind of had to help me. And I slid over, and then I remember the lady was like putting a mask on my face, and she was like, take a deep breath. And I was like, okay. Boom. I'm pretty sure I was already sleeping before they put me into the operating room, but I was like kind of in and out, and I don't even know. It's just weird. Like, it's a weird thing to go through. It wasn't as scary as I thought it was. It was like my mom said, it's like basically falling asleep at night and you're like tired and like people are trying to still talk to you and you're like, yo, let me just sleep. Like, and then I woke up in the recovery room. I had the tubes in my nose. I'm like, when did they put these in my nose? Like, and I remember, I think I said, is the surgery over? And the lady said, yeah. And then I think I said, can I go to the bathroom? She was like, yeah, you can go to the bathroom. And then I think I went back to sleep. And then I woke up and she was like, you want to take a little nap? And I like nodded my head. And I tried to go back to sleep, but then my urge to pee was really bad. And I was like suddenly awake because I really had to pee like really bad. I was waiting for a nurse to like walk by because they like closed the curtains, and she walked by and I was like, can I use the bathroom? And she was like, yeah, do you want to try to go to the bathroom or would you like a bedpan? And I'm like, I'll just try to get up. She's like, no one wants the bedpan. I'm like, of course not. She like helps me waddle to the bathroom. She gives me my clothes. I put my leggings back on. I put my shirt back on. Then they sit me in this little like recliner chair. My mom and dad are next to me, and she's like, ginger ale, water, apple juice, orange juice. I'm like, apple juice. She brings me a juice box and some graham crackers. I was living, yes. Then she was just kind of telling my mom like the go home instructions and stuff like that. The surgery took like 30 minutes. It was a really short procedure. I was like, I don't know what time I wheeled into the room, but I remember when I woke up, I looked at the clock and it said 9:45. And then when we like left the actual hospital, it was like 10:15, 10:30. So, and I got there at 6, and like the procedure was like said to be at 8:30, but I don't know if they actually did it at 8:30 or a little earlier or whatever. That was my surgery, and it's done, and I have a scar, or I have my stitches right there. My boob is like numb right now to the touch, but I'm glad it's over with. I'm glad the lump is out. So yeah, make sure you guys are, you know, checking yourself for lumps, and if you find something or you feel something out of place and it bothers you, get it checked out even if there's nothing there. It's better to be safe than sorry. Thank you guys for watching. Like if you like, and comment if you want to. I don't even know what I was gonna say, but comment video suggestions. I really don't know what to post sometimes, all the time. This is why my videos are like 4 months apart. I'm going to a 5 Sauce concert in 21 days. I'm going to the one on July 18th in North Carolina, so if you're gonna be there, hit your girl up, like. Okay, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I love you. I survived surgery. I survived anesthesia. I'm so proud of myself. Bye!